Photography down at Raghouse Clothing with Simon. We've just got tally hos for my daughter, and here he is, look.
Tally ho!
Tally ho! People have come in playing football and left the crisps. Now, that to me, that is not down to the people that have to pick litter up and stuff like that. That's down to the people that use these courts. If you're going to use these courts, leave them in the same state you find them. Don't just leave your fucking cans and bottles everywhere. The bins are empty. As you can see. Morning YouTube. Has the new bypass stopped the traffic from flowing through Melton on a Tuesday? I digress. What do you think? I don't know whether it does or not. You all have your opinions on it, but this morning I thought we'd take a walk down Melton Park after the weekend. We know the fair's still there and everything, because there was a post on Facebook about the bins being full. Well, there were like 2 to 3 events being held over the weekend. I think it was on the Melton Wombles page. I'll try and leave a screenshot here. Now, I agree with what the Melton Wombles actually do. I've got no problem with the Wombles whatsoever, but if you're going to walk around a park and you're going to comment on the bins and everything else, which is what they do a very good job. I've got no issues with them whatsoever, but they were complaining about the bins in the park. And with 3 events being on, I thought I'd take a walk around this morning and just have a look at what's actually going on, because I said Tuesday morning, it's Tuesday today, not Monday morning, that it'd be all cleared up. But we'll have a look anyway. This needs litter picking. People have come in playing football and left the crisps. Now, that to me, that is not down to the people that have to pick litter up and stuff like that. That's down to the people that use these courts. If you're going to use these courts, leave them in the same state you find them. Don't just leave your fucking cans and bottles everywhere and fucking junk everywhere, you dirty bastards. It's as plain and as simple as that. Use a bin. You know what I mean? That is not down to other people to clear up after you if you're using this facility. But anyway, again, I digress. We had 3 events on over the weekend, and Town Estate only have so many employees. I'm not sure if they're responsible for emptying the bins or not. I don't think they are. I thought it was the local, like, tip and things like that were responsible for that, so it's nothing to do with Town Estate whatsoever. But they're out on the rounds today collecting the bins, because mine have been out. Been out. That was it was shit. It was shit. Whoop. Tree cutting. Oh, okay. But I thought we'd come down and take a look at the park this morning. It looks like the fair's actually already packed up and gone. So today will be the clearing up process of all the bins and everything else, if you can imagine it like that, I suppose. There's your village. I also noticed somebody complaining that the village thing was all fenced off and everything. That's because they're only allowed 500 people in there when they're holding an alcohol licence and things like that. That's a health and safety thing. See you in a minute. Now, considering there's been 3 events down here over the weekend, so we had this one, which was the 2-stroke Sunday. I think it was on yesterday as well. The fair was here. There was things popping off here, there and every bloody where. I don't think it looks too bad. We'll take a walk over to the bin and see whether that's been empty, because I'm pretty sure it's Biffa, or the local people that change all the bin liners and stuff like that empty them. And you've got the Wombles that go around litter picking and things like that, you know. They do it for free. Now, you may agree, you may disagree with them, because people are paid to do that job. You pay taxes for that job to be done. yet you've got people doing it for free. But whichever way you look at it, at least the rubbish gets tidied up, doesn't it? So we'll take a walk around the corner and have a look at the bin. And as expected, Monday morning, the bins are empty. As you can see, bins are emptied. They'll be leaving the town park this afternoon, tidier than what it was before they started the event and everything else. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's perfect. And there you go. But there's a market on today, so I thought I'd sort of go and take a look at the market as well and see what's going on there. But it is rather warm. It's going to be hotter today, apparently, than what it was yesterday. Now, I got sunburnt yesterday and I'm a ginger. I melt in the sun. But I'm not complaining. I've been moaning if it was raining. I've been moaning if it was snowing. And I moan when it's sunny. See you in a couple of minutes. Squirrel. Up he goes. Need to change my battery. So just approaching Melton Market on Tuesday. A lovely market day after a busy weekend, a bank holiday weekend. Looking down Leicester Road, looking up Leicester Road. What a lovely day. It's going to be another hot one. Make sure you put plenty of suntan cream on. I'm off into town to get a coffee, meet my wife, meet my mother-in-law, do a bit of shopping, and I'll see you in a minute. So as we're looking down Burton Street, Burton Road to Wars, there was a thing on What's On in Melton about having a Pride event in Melton Mowbray, of which I would have absolutely no problem with whatsoever. But there was something I noticed on the actual link. If you look at the link, when you press on that link, it asks you to enter a password. This is a well-known hack to hack people's Facebooks, to get access to their Facebook and any other information that they want. So just be warned, it is a scam. It's somebody trying to gain your information from Facebook. It's a well-known hack from Linux that actually happens. So just be aware of that. I just thought I'd mention it, if you want to put it like that. Anyway, I'll catch you in a minute. And we'll cross. Very busy. Don't know how much the traffic has helped. So the bypass seems to have helped absolutely zero. Some gorgeous flowers on the market. Again, being more positive here in Melton. So a quote from something I've just heard in town, from a different demographic. This is a nice place. Look at all the nice young ladies. Now, as I said before, yeah, to do with the bypass, is supposed to relieve the traffic in Melton, but it is a market day. That's one thing you do have to remember. I'm trying my hardest to stay positive and everything else. Trying my hardest. It's difficult. It's difficult when you knew what Melton was and what it is now compared to. You know what I mean? It's a difficult thing to do, but as I said before, if you don't stay positive, shit goes downhill. And it just doesn't do anybody any good, the negativity. But as you can see, traffic, one end to other. So the same guys that I was talking about earlier have literally just been into a mobile phone shop, not this one, hang on. mobile phone shop and got brand new mobile phones. How does that work? All 4 brand new mobile phones. And what does that tell you? Let's think. Interesting. So I'm just about to take a walk down to Rag House Clothing to go and see if Simon's there and see if we can get a tally-ho off him. We're going to be going past the record shop in a couple of seconds. But I want to take a look at the back of the place anyway, because a couple of months ago, if you remember, I was actually talking about a window that was broken round the back of what used to be the old playgroup. And I reported it. I've reported it a couple of times, and I'm just wondering how much that is. I'm just wondering if it's actually been fixed yet. So we'll go and take a quick look, and then I'll pop into Rag House and see what bits and bobs they've got. Now, he's doing really well. He's got 6,000 some odd followers, nearly up to 7,000. He keeps doing his tally-ho. Tally-ho. Oh, but I'm going to extend this pole and take a look up here. So let's have a look. Now, I don't know if you can see anything up there. You'll have to mention it in the comments if you do, but that's clearly being used for ins and outs, because if you notice around the actual window where the glass is broken, all the glass has actually been taken out so people don't cut themselves when they're going in. And you can see where they access it by climbing on the bins at the back there, onto the roof, up into there. Should be looked at. See you in a minute. So make sure you come down to Rag House Clothing. This has been Street Switch Photography down at Rag House Clothing with Simon. We've just got tally-hos for my daughter, and here he is, look. Tally-ho! Tally-ho! It's got loads of deals for £5 and everything on at the moment. I've just bought a Ben Sherman t-shirt. Keep your eye out on the page over on Facebook, because the tally-hos will be uploaded soon. Make sure you come down, and I'll see you in a minute. So we're finishing another market day in Melton Mowbray. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Go and hit the notification bell. Look out for the tally-ho over at Rag House Clothing later on this evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your day.